Okay, we are back. Yes, we are. I'm going to scroll that down a little bit. Get a little of the tunage, kind of a little bit lower there. Okay, now, yay, you should have something at this point that looks like this. Shooty McShooty, Asteroid McAsteroidy, doing really cool things. Your ship should wrap around, and then you die. Okay. So we got something that looks like this. We got to make this look way cooler because at this point we're still in Lamo land, and what we would like to do are we're going to do this really cool thing called space debris. Okay. Now the cool thing about this is look at this. My sprite bullet. It's really small. It's a tiny white square. Guess what this is going to be? Right click, objects, create, object, OBJ. Debris. So this is now going to be our space junk. Sprites, bam. So in this case, I've got the sprite. Beautiful. We'll see you later. Now, when we do this, we're going to add event. We're going to hit create. And we're immediately going to give this direction and speed. So direction equals, ready for this one? iRandom range. And let's say, oh, our favorites, 0 to 359. Your math teacher loves you. It is a circle. Oh, well, just pretty much about. So once we have that, we're going to give it speed. SPED equals 1. Woohoo-hoo. This is awesome. Now, when it's created, it's going to go in some sort of direction at a speed of 1 pixel per frame. Now, if you want it to be like wicked fast, don't. I mean, max it out at like 3, but try 1. Now, in this case, it's going to create that one thing. But what we want to do is we want to make this look kind of awesome. So I'm going to go into my step event. Now, remember, step event runs every single frame, okay? And we're going to introduce this new thing called image alpha. This is how opaque it is. If the alpha is 1, it's like full on, you can see it. All of a sudden, as the alpha gets lower and lower and lower, it starts to ghost. So it looks like this really cool ghost. So we're going to set the image alpha equal to whichever it is, so image alpha. So if it's 100, it's going to equal 100 minus 0.01. This looks like a tiny amount, but remember how many frames? It's for FPS. So this could run 60 times in 1 second. So we're subtracting and subtracting and subtracting. Now what we're going to do is we're going to say if image alpha is, let's say, less than or equal to 0. Okay. So if that image alpha gets down to 0, we're going to instance destroy it. Because in this case, like if we can't see it, do we care? No. So in this case, we're going to set the alpha, how I'm going to say bright. It is to a lower value each frame. Each frame. So this is going to do that. And when we can no longer see it, destroy. Yes, destroy it. Ah, we destroy it. So now in this case, what we're going to end up doing is it creates every frame. It's going to go and destroy it. And that's going to happen as it's traveling. But here's the weird thing about it, okay? Right now, like, yay, that's one thing. Let's do it when there's some sort of event. Oh, look at this. When the bullet collides with the asteroid. Holy cow. So in this case, when the bullet collides with the asteroid, okay, we've slammed the asteroids. We've done everything else like that. And what we want to do is we're going to repeat 10 times. This is going to give us 10 pieces of debris. Okay, so let's here create debris. 10 pieces. To create it, all we have to do is we run instance create 10 times. So instance create layer. Remember, that's that little light bulb that we drag out here. I'm going to create an X, Y on my instances layer. And I'm going to create an OBJ debris. So right now, I've done that when the bullet hits the asteroid. Uh-oh, guess what else I can do? I can take this bad boy. I can literally copy this code and go to where the ship hits the asteroid and do this. I kill the ship, but I also want to make sure that I do that in the collision event for from the asteroid. So let's see what happens just by this right now. So this should give us something that looks relatively wicked cool. Let's see. Check it out. Oh, I love that. We got debris happening and the ship blows up. Now again, you can do that a lot faster. Like I can go into my object debris here and let's say create, and instead of speed 1 here, speed 3. Now, the faster it goes, the further it's going to travel. Okay, now if you want that to crap out a little bit further, you're going to have to mess around with this number, the image alpha. So like here, if I did point, let's say, not 01, if we did 09. So let's try, actually here, let's just do 0.1. And this is a bad number, but look, you'll be able to see how quickly that debris goes away. So 0.1's a really crappy number. So here, let's say 0.05. Let's try this. We'll see what happens. Okay, that's a little bit better. 0.05. We want a smaller one. Let's go 0.02. Oh, I like that a little bit more. So creates it, kills it. Okay, we're looking like we are actually in pretty decent shape right now. So right there, awesome for us, what we did was we got the debris situated. But remember, just like our bullet, we want to make sure that we clean this guy up. Add event, other, outside room, and we want instance destroy. So I'm going to literally just go down to there. And we're going to say, here, I'll zoom in, destroy the debris if it is outside the room. Remember, we don't want this to take up memory, okay? Taking up memory, it's a big giant PIT butt, okay? So we want to make sure that we get rid of that. We can take this, wham, bam, see you later, we're looking good. Now, the one thing that I do recommend, okay, you do, like, okay, we're just going to put this in there. We're going to go off the cuff. I'm going to say object, create, and I'm going to do OBJ controller. Okay, so I have an OBJ controller. I'm going to make this persistent, and we're going to put this in the room. Okay, so my object controller here, I'm going to just put out here. And one of the things that I'm going to do for my object controller, add event, and we'll do key pressed, actually key pressed, let's say letter R. And when I press the letter R, room restart. Okay, this way, watch, if I kill the ship, restart the room, restart the room, restart the room. So I'm able to restart the room each time. This is kind of like a little awesome thing as far as that goes. So now we have debris. Yes, this is a beautiful thing. So there is our beautiful, wonderful debris. I absolutely love it. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Nice job with that. And what I will say is, on to our next chapter. So take a break, watch a cat video, do something like that. Catch you in a minute.